Did you know nearly 1 in 2 Americans over 65 wakes up gripping their lower back each morning? That dull ache isn't just uncomfortable, it quietly steals balance, sleep, and the freedom to play catch with the grandkids. Today, I'll walk you through a 3-layer, pill-free plan that can cut that pain in half in just 10 minutes a day. Ready to trade stiffness for strength? Let's dive in together today.
1. Danger Zone. How back pain snowballs. Back pain isn't just an annoyance, it's a snowball that rolls faster with age. In the first weeks, tight spinal muscles limit how far you can reach. So simple chores, loading the dishwasher or tying sneakers, sparks sudden twinges that make you freeze. Lose another inch of mobility and sleep pays the price. Tossing at midnight means foggy mornings and a greater chance of missing a stair. Leave it unchecked for months and 2 bigger threats appear. Weaker core muscles let the spine compress. Over 1 year, that translates into a visible stoop and twice the risk of falls that break hips. Continuous inflammation also teaches nerves to misfire, turning a mild strain into chronic pain, defined as any ache hanging on for 12 weeks or longer. Compared with acute flare-ups that cool after rest, chronic pain rewires the brain's alarm system and can raise blood pressure, mood swings, even the chance of depression. The good news? Most of this downward spiral can be slowed, even reversed, with targeted daily movement, smart pacing, and watchful self-checks. Keep those 3 ideas in mind as we step into the practical plan that starts easing your back today without pills or expensive gadgets, just consistent, gentle effort. 2. 3-layer natural repair plan. The first rule of rescuing an aching back is to build strength the way you'd build a house. Foundation first, decorations last. That means we'll move through 3 clear layers, each one lasting only as long as you need before stepping up. Keep a notebook handy. Jot today's pain level on a 0 to 10 scale. And remember our guiding mantra: apply sparingly, monitor, adjust. Layer 1, the foundation, weeks 1 to 2. We start by waking up stiff muscles and coaxing joints to glide again. Every morning, or whenever you feel your back complain most, set a timer for 5 minutes and run through this spine saver trio. Cat-camel stretch, 30 seconds slow. On hands and knees, a folded blanket under the knees helps. Arch the back toward the ceiling like an angry cat, then drop the belly and lift the tailbone. Purpose: restore easy motion between vertebrae. Safety: stop if pain shoots past 3/10 or tingles travel down a leg. Seated pelvic tilts, 1 minute. Sit on the front edge of a sturdy chair, feet flat, hands on thighs. Rock the pelvis forward and back as if gently pouring water out of a bowl in your lap. Purpose: reactivate deep core muscles that stabilize every step. Principle: small range, slow breathing. Diaphragmatic breathing, 2 minutes. 1 hand on chest, 1 on belly. Inhale through the nose so the lower hand rises. Exhale through pursed lips. Purpose: calm the nervous system and loosen the big hip flexors that tug on the spine. Safety: if you feel lightheaded, pause and resume seated upright. Finish with a tall standing pause. Imagine a string lifting the crown of your head and note how the back feels. Most folks report a 1-point pain drop by the end of week 2, which signals you're ready to add strength.
Layer 2, optimization, weeks 3 through 6.
Now that joints move, muscles need to take on their fair share of the load so bones don't. 3 times a week, tack this circuit onto the foundation routine. Wall angels, 2 sets of 8. Stand with back and heels against a wall. Slide arms up and down like a snow angel. Purpose: open tight chest muscles and teach upper back endurance, which counters that forward stoop mentioned earlier. Rule: keep ribs touching the wall. If they pop out, you've gone too far. Hip hinge practice. 2 sets of 10 with broomstick. Hold a broom along the spine, 1 hand behind the head, 1 at the tailbone. Hinge from the hips to a 45-degree torso angle while knees soften slightly. Purpose: train safe bending mechanics for picking groceries off the floor without strain. Progression: when form stays solid, add a light backpack. Glute bridges. 3 sets of 12. Lie on your back, knees bent, feet hip-width. Lift hips until shoulders, hips, knees form a straight line. Purpose: strengthen glutes, the powerhouse that takes pressure off lumbar discs. Safety: stop if hamstrings cramp. Reset with feet a bit closer to the body. Follow each session with gentle walking. Think a loop around the block or a slow lap of the mall, because warm muscles adapt better than cold ones. By week 6, your sits to stands should feel snappier and nighttime tossing should ease. Layer 3, enhancement and monitoring. Week 7 and beyond. Pain mostly down? Great! This layer is about keeping gains and spotting trouble early. Posture reset cue. Set an hourly smartphone reminder labeled "Zipper Up." When it buzzes, imagine zipping a jacket from pubic bone to chin. Belly draws in, shoulders drop, chin tucks slightly. This 3-second drill reinforces proper alignment all day. Mini band lateral walks. 2 sets of 15 steps each way, twice weekly. A looped resistance band above the ankles, knees soft, side step to strengthen outer hips. Key stabilizers that prevent the waddle that strains the spine. Weekly check-in. Record pain, sleep quality, and any uh-oh signals like numbness or unexpected weakness. Share a 30-second phone video of your routine with a physical therapist friend or reputable telehealth app. Tiny tweaks now beat big fixes later. If any move spikes pain above 5 out of 10, scale back the range or drop a set. Conversely, if an exercise feels like coasting for 2 sessions in a row, add either 5 repetitions or a small weight, never both at once. Remember, the goal is steady momentum, not overnight heroics. With these 3 layers, you've matched movement to the exact risks we laid out earlier. Mobility drills reclaim reach, strength circuits halt compression, posture cues stop daily microdamage. But what if your knees protest floor work, or pool time sounds more enticing than living room lunges? In that case, you'll love the flexible swaps in our next section.
3. Flexible swaps and support boosters. When the living room routine doesn't quite fit, you still have options. Just pick the one that checks your boxes and keeps the backbone of our plan intact. A. Equivalent alternatives. Same goal, different route. Aquatic therapy. If arthritic knees or balance issues make floor work tricky, the local YMCA pool is a lifesaver. Waist-deep water cuts bodyweight stress by about 50%, letting you perform gentle hip hinges and leg raises with far less pain. Look for a joint mobility or silver splash class. The social vibe also boosts motivation. Drawback: membership fees and class schedules may limit spontaneity. Chair yoga. For tight apartment spaces, a sturdy dining chair replaces the yoga mat. Seated cat-cow motions, spinal twists, and modified sun salutations mirror our spine-saver routine while keeping both feet planted. It's ideal if dizziness or blood pressure swings make floor transitions unsafe. Limitation. Upper body strength gains plateau sooner, so you'll still need light resistance bands down the road. B. Additional supports. Partial helpers that layer onto any plan. Heat then move protocol. 10 minutes with a moist heating pad before exercises loosens connective tissue, especially on chilly mornings. It's cheap, requires no skill, and pairs well with both pool days and chair sessions. Caution: skip if you have neuropathy or can't sense temperature accurately. Magnesium-rich evening snack. A handful of almonds with half a banana delivers about 80 milligrams of magnesium and natural potassium, nutrients linked to relaxed muscles and better sleep. It's a small tweak that eases overnight stiffness, but watch portion sizes if you're counting carbs. Supportive footwear swap. Trading worn sneakers for a cushioned rocker-bottom walking shoe reduces spinal jolt during daily steps. Most Medicare Advantage plans offer annual sneaker credits, so check your benefits before paying retail. Decision Quick Guide. Ask: does the alternative hit the same muscle groups I need? Check cost and access. Free in the living room beats a pool across town you'll never visit. Weigh personal limits: arthritis, vertigo, budget, or simply preference. Experiment with one equivalent and one support at a time. Piling on everything muddies the waters and hides what truly works. And before you swap or stack any option, it's smart to scan a short list of red flags, health conditions, and warning signs that demand a quick chat with your doctor. Let's cover those safety checkpoints next.
4. Safety first. Red flags and limits. Safety checkpoints. Know when to pause, pivot, or phone the doctor. Even the gentlest routine can backfire if it collides with a hidden medical landmine. So take 60 seconds to scan this list before lacing up your sneakers. Must consult conditions. If any of the following sit on your health chart, clear new exercise with your primary care physician or physical therapist first. Severe osteoporosis or recent vertebral fracture. Even light forward bends can trigger another crack. Spinal surgery within the past 6 months. Hardware needs time to anchor. Uncontrolled high blood pressure. Straining during bridges may spike numbers. Pacemaker or other implanted device. Some resistance band positions can tug on leads. Progressive neurological disorders such as Parkinson's or severe neuropathy. Balance and sensation change day to day. Medication cross-checks. Long-term corticosteroids thin bone, ease into weight-bearing drills. Blood thinners make you bruise like a peach. Dial back intensity at the first sign of deep muscle soreness. If you use sleep aids or opioids, schedule workouts mid-morning, not when the meds are still fogging reaction time. Stop now signs. Certain signals call for an immediate timeout and a professional opinion. Sudden numbness or tingling shooting below the knee. New bladder or bowel difficulty. Pain that jumps above 7/10 and lingers more than 2 hours after cooling down. Unexplained fever or night sweats paired with back pain. Rare, but could hint at infection. General limits. Think of these as highway speed signs for your spine. No single static stretch beyond 60 seconds without reassessment. Cap total strength sets at 9 per session until you've logged 3 pain-free weeks. If you can't hold a conversation while exercising, back off 10%. Source and quality control. When buying aids like resistance bands, look for ASTM-rated latex or fabric to avoid snap injuries. Apps and online classes should list instructor credentials. DPT, Doctor of Physical Therapy, or ACE certified are solid green flags. For supplements such as magnesium, choose bottles stamped USP or NSF certified. These agencies test for purity and accurate dosing. Safety isn't a buzzkill. It's the trust glue that keeps you coming back tomorrow. Once you've cleared these hurdles, you can focus on the fun part, spotting real-world wins. So how do you tell if the plan is paying off or needs a tweak? Let's track the signs of improvement next. 5.
Victory signals. Tracking your progress. Progress rarely announces itself with trumpets. More often, it whispers through easier mornings and steadier steps. Start each day by jotting a quick pain score from 0 to 10 beside yesterday's entry. When the familiar 6 fades to a consistent 3, that's your first green light. Match that subjective win with an objective check. Time how long it takes to rise from a dining room chair 5 times without using your hands. Most folks begin around 10 seconds. Shaving off 2 seconds by week 4 means your new muscle is showing up for duty. Breathing and sleep tell another part of the story. If you notice fewer midnight wake-ups or you're no longer gasping after a single flight of stairs, mark it down. Placing a cheap step counter in your pocket helps too. An extra 1,000 daily steps by the end of month 1 signals that stiffness no longer rules your schedule. Keep an eye on weekly grocery runs. Lifting a half-gallon of milk without bracing the counter is a tiny proof that core strength is climbing. Classify these signals with a traffic light mindset. Green says keep rolling, pain under 4, chair test time trending down, sleep improving. Yellow means tune and tweak, pain lingering at 5 or 6, or progress stalling for 2 straight weeks. Red flashes when numbness creeps down a leg, pain spikes above 7, or new weakness shows up overnight. That's your cue to pause and call a professional. Write those colors in the margin of your logbook. Seeing the pattern makes decisions easier. Consistency beats heroics, so reward yourself when you fill a full week of entries. Share a victory coffee with a friend, or plan a short nature walk in a nearby park. Small celebrations anchor the habit and keep motivation humming long after novelty fades. And remember, each tiny metric you track is one more brick in the wall between you and chronic pain. With the checkpoints clear and the diary in motion, we're ready to wrap the journey into a single memorable takeaway and set the stage for your next move. Before the conclusion, I want everyone to comment below your symptoms or the type of disease you are concerned about. I will reply to the comments or reply in the next video so everyone knows how to handle it. I will help you have good health to be happy with the people you love. Don't forget to like and share with your friends to know more about this important knowledge. 6. Move a little, heal a lot. Aching backs may feel inevitable, yet we've proven they're anything but. Gentle daily motion loosens stiff joints. Smart strength work shields your spine, and consistent monitoring keeps you on track and out of danger. Stitch those pieces together and you build a life where bending to tie a shoe or lifting a grandchild is a moment of joy, not dread. Remember the core truth. Consistent, gentle movement beats chronic pain. Keep your logbook, check your colors, and celebrate each progress step. Small wins add up quickly. When you stay aware and stay moving, age turns from enemy into ally, rewarding you with resilience. Mantra: move a little, heal a lot.